That's when we ride. That's when we ride on these bitches. That's when we ride. That's when we ride on these bitches. That's when we ride on bitches. You fucking faggot snitches. So don't you try. We packing nines. We leave you dead bitches.
Hello everyone, this is the Josh Nar coming to you live from a lit-in room inside his house. I've witnessed the extreme extravaganza that is WrestleMania 27. It was a hell of a hard time trying to find because my local cable provider sucks balls. Anyway, we first start out with Alberto Del Rio versus Edge as the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Honey, we're hot.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing here?
Got the wrong house here.
Oh, get the fuck. Yes! There's not a single commentary, it's a double commentary about WrestleMania 27. And here is the jackass of them all, full.
Yep. Oh, and I changed my name to Larry. Woo, I'm married. Look at Larry.
Any damn way. We start off tonight with Alberto Del Rio. Where the fuck are you?
I'm right here. Camera just won't stay off me. Just want to show this looks.
I think you broke my camera.
Oh well, it's not my fault.
Anyway, we had Alberto Del Rio versus Edge. Christian with Edge and Ricardo Rodriguez and freaking Brodus Clay with Del Rio. It was a good match. Lots of wrestling.
So good. Spear put him to sleep.
Not after almost close count by Del Rio with a cross-arm breaker, but it was not too big. After the match, however, Dom really enjoyed.
Oh, they smashed a beautiful car.
Oh
well, shit I didn't like, but go on.
Anyway, a match that Dom has been appreciating about. Well, now it's probably another match on this card, but we have not as dashing Cody Rhodes versus Captain Mexican.
Captain American Mexico.
Yes, he wore a Captain American outfit.
Awesome match.
It was surprisingly.
It was bullshit though.
We didn't have no interference, but we had interference with a knee brace and a face mask.
Yeah.
And Ray looked stupid because he put Cody's face mask over his own mask.
It was so stupid.
I agree.
But in the end,
not as dashing Cody Rhodes
came out on top. Damn dick. You never legacy so
Then we go to the core. Wade Barrett, the Wendy's guy. You know what's coming, folks. Justin Gay.
Brielle.
And Big Ezekiel Jackson versus the Big Show, the Big Red Monster Kane,
Santino Marella.
and Vladimir Wade.
Vladimir wasn't in that. He was substituted for Coffee Kingston.
Or that they call him Coffee Kingston.
Good coffee though.
They fought. Him and Zeke actually fought over a white bitch.
Yeah. That's my white bitch. I would say the N word, but apparently it's not good enough on YouTube.
That and I don't want to get sued.
But go on.
We seen. It was a surprisingly short match.
It was. Not a single tag was made.
Wow. Actually, there was. It was Santino for the Big Show, but that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Santino started the match. Dom was also surprised about a split, like he's seen like over 9,000 times.
Oh my god! Santino can do the splits.
He can also dance apparently.
Oh, that was cool.
Apparently.
You make no sense.
That's why I'm here.
Yep.
We went into the match with the Big Show, Kofi, Kane, and Santino winning after the cover. Then a big ass knockout punch.
What? Hey, that a freaking punch was a BAM! Or as I like to call it in my white man terms, DAMN!
I don't condone any differences between me or Full.
Nope, I'm just the outgoing. He's a boring talking him. Go on.
He has a YouTube channel. You can spam all the shit out.
But friggin' not.
I'll put it in the description later.
Nah. They don't want to know mine.
Sasuke-ification.
Shut up! It's Sasuke 2-ification.
Thank you for telling me.
Fuck you.
Anyway, next we had CM Punk,
Versus Randy Orton.
which was a real bitch for us because we cannot apparently find any live streams of WWE WrestleMania. During the match, it cut off. And
As soon as Orton was coming out down the walkway. But we actually got it,
working again.
and we actually got to see some really good clips of the fight. Especially Orton.
If you like the Evan Bourne Randy Orton match, you're gonna love this.
Ah.
Punk faked scene.
No, Orton faked CM Punk trying to get him into an RKO. Punk walks over, hopefully. Orton snaps up, almost catches him in an RKO.
Apparently, I still don't understand this. He dropped down.
He slipped down and then slid towards the ringside where the ropes are. And
He springboarded and Orton caught him in the RKO.
midair. But before all that fake RKO, Orton was getting ready to punt kick CM Punk, but his leg gave out. Right there in the middle of the ring.
Which set up the play in Boston.
Yep, for the RKO.
Next, we have my most favorite match on this card. Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler.
Oh, that was major bullshit. I love the fact that Stone Cold was the guest ref today. My God. Let's see. Jack Swagger comes in arguing. Bam. Stunner. He falls out of the ring.
We have Cole, Austin, and Lawler.
All in the ring. But before all this, let's go back to at the beginning of the match between them. Jerry the King Lawler over here at Michael Cole's box.
Throw him in his box!
We'll get to that later. The fact that this might just actually have to end up being a 2-part movie episode. Doesn't matter. But what happened is Cole was refusing to go into the ring after the match started, and since Stone Cold wasn't doing countouts until
1,
2. But until then, we might get to that later. But Cole offered a peace treaty in the middle of the match while he was in his box. Arn stuck out going, Jerry, let's just put all this behind us.
Let's go back to announcing.
Yeah, we're just good buddies. They shake hands, but yet Jerry don't let go. And, like every second, bam, 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 in his little box while he's inside. He's got this little hole where you stick his hand out. Oh, seeing that face crunched up against that wall, so funny. Then Jerry the King Lawler jumps in the cage and starts using it as his own weapon. They get out.
We were actually in the ring by this time, by the way.
Yes. And after this, Stone Cold, stunned.
Swagger.
Yeah, stunned Swagger. He falls out of the ring. Then Cole starts bitching out, excuse my language for people that get mad. Bitchy. But Cole was arguing with Stone Cold.
Very bad thing to do.
Yes, very. So, they kept arguing back and forth. Stone Cold keeping cool. Good. But
Cole pushed him.
yeah, Cole pushes him.
That set off the very little fuse that he had.
And Stone Cold pushed him back.
Jerry punched him in the face. Yeah.
And beat the holy hell out of him. Every time he had Cole pinned, Jerry would go, wait.
Let's add some more fun with this.
Yeah, let's add
jackass.
some more. I loved every second. Then,
The fist drop, and then we thought we was going to have a pin, but he submitted. I give
he
up.
tapped. I was laughing.
Until Austin finally noticed he tapped.
Yeah, and then he went, oh, you were
Tapping.
tapping. Okay, ring the bell. It's over. They're enjoying their fame torching of that match and everything
Was right in the world.
They were in the middle of the ring drinking their cold ice beer. Booker T comes in, does his spinneroonie. Then him and Stone Cold Steve Austin drinking a beer, having fun. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin stuns him. Oh, that was good.
A classic Austin Mania moment. You can
Yeah.
never have friends with Austin.
Yeah, it was awesome. So they go back, still talking and going through all their fun. Going, I beat Cole.
They'll never appear on TV again.
Yeah,
God,
he'll
I'm
never
thinking.
pop up on Monday Night Raw or anything ever again. Excuse me, it's a throat problem. But then they received word from the general manager. And
This is the reason why we said this is the bullshit.
yeah, it wasn't very good.
According to the general manager,
We would pop up the sound, but we ain't got it right now. But according to the general manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
was a little too touchy.
yeah. Remember, folks, when we said Stone Cold pushed him back? The general manager found that for an excuse to disqualify Jerry the King Lawler. And this is the funny part. I was laughing after this. The messenger that was reading what the general manager said,
Was Josh Matthews.
yes, saying that Jerry the King Lawler was disqualified for Stone Cold Steve Austin's actions. And then
Jerry grabbed Josh, threw him in the ring, and said, I'm just the messenger.
beat the hell out of him. Which, I feel sorry for the guy. He was just a messenger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still funny seeing the announcer do get beat up. And then off to the next match. And yes, Cole won by default. Or disqualification, as people say.
I would plug in another noise, but I am very bored.
Yeah.
So I'll do it. We have next Triple H versus The Undertaker.
Oh, people. People that didn't get to see WrestleMania 27,
Shit yourselves.
this match was incredible.
Or go ahead and shoot Cole, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that works too. But this match was fairly incredible.
In the terms of The Miz, it was awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree on that. It was really awesome!
I am so glad I have that recorded.
I don't care. I do not like the Miz. Get that out of your mind. But this was major. Let's like 4 pedigrees.
3 pedigrees.
Well, 3 pedigrees. And we're holding one back. Let's see. There was 1 choke slam by The Undertaker.
1 last ride by The Undertaker.
And then 2, well, almost 2 tombstones. But no, Triple H got out of the second one. So, after this, after he countered, let's see. He pretty much kicked him. And here's The Undertaker laying on the floor. Well, the center of the ring, right?
He was like, what the fuck do I gotta do? He went for his little friend.
But before that, he got a chair. Oh, that chair was beaten and beaten and beaten on The Undertaker. Ooh, wasn't very good.
Then he went outside and got his little friend.
Yeah.
But me and Don both forgot something very important in the Taker's repertoire.
He won't go to sleep.
That, and I forgot all about the Hell's Gate submission.
Yeah.
Triple H tapped out.
Yeah, but before all this is the funniest thing I found. Triple H used the tombstone on The Undertaker. Had his hands, The Undertaker's hands, on his chest, and did the hair flip like The Undertaker does. He kicked out.
And we'll see you next in